for two tonight with orientation. Oh wow. Oh wow. See my friends in business. It's what is it? 1 o'clock, New York. I'm in Long Island, New York. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, New York. See, business doesn't sleep. Business doesn't sleep. You got to realize that when it's the nighttime here, there's a 3-hour difference. You guys know there's a 3-hour difference to California. California, 12, what is it? Only 10 o'clock over there in California. They're still rocking out. On the other side of the world, it's people are just waking up in the morning. You got, it's the after. It's all. Life is always up. It's the truth. Business doesn't sleep. Business doesn't sleep. I'm alive now. I'm gonna make the most out of my life every day. They say, you need 8 hours of sleep. Okay, that's good. You need 8 hours of sleep. But I like to talk to my friends on the other side of the world. I know what Africa's a couple of hours ahead. California is 3 hours behind, etc. You guys get where I'm going. I mean, business doesn't sleep. Business doesn't sleep. And if you're a young, hungry, passionate entrepreneur, you know that, or you're gonna learn that. You're gonna learn that real quick. A lot of I gotta give credit where credit is due to Daniel, Sticky Goose, and to Tom, Comic Tom. You guys got a lot of buzz going on. You guys made waves in the ocean. You guys have people talking. You guys did your job. You guys did a good job. You guys did your job. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on social medias, multiple social media sources. Excuse me. Social media sources, from Facebook to Instagram to YouTube. But everybody wants to ride the wave, putting your names in titles. Actually, I don't do that shit. With hashtags and names and titles and stuff like that. It's TikTok, even on TikTok. But this fan is making me yawn. But my thing is this. A lot of buzz is actually not coming about what I would thought the discussions would be amongst the people in this community. The buzz is coming about the word lame. I kid you not. The buzz is coming about the word lame. The buzz is coming about collector versus dealer versus investor. It's borderline fucking wild. So I wanted to ask my peers and some other industry leaders in other areas of business. Pokemon, sports cards, video games, clothing, shoes, vintage records. I asked about four industry leaders in each of those really quick. I'm like, is there this much fights and debates and arguments and discussions in your realms of business? And surprisingly, it was no. I'm scrolling through the YouTube and stuff, I'm trying to find Pokemon dealers arguing and fighting each other and debating each other, and I really don't come across it that much. Anime dealers, I don't really come across it that much. Sports cards guys, I'm really not seeing them like debate each other like this. But yet in this comic book community, it's always something, right? It's always something. So I am here to testify as a it doesn't matter. But listen, I've been doing this for 30 years. I'm gonna be 45 years old in 2 days. So I came a long way, guys. I came a long way, and I'm telling you, if I give advice, listen to it. Number one, there is no lane. The idea and the concept of stay in your lane or choose a lane or pick a lane, take that saying, right here. This is what I want all of you guys to do. Take that saying, crumble it up, right? Crumble it up really good, and throw it away. There's no lane. Live life like a fucking speeding car. And I want you guys to take multiple lanes and multiple highways, and you fucking go and you enjoy life and you experience every lane, every road. If you come across a dead end, park your car for a little bit. Absorb it. Absorb that dead end road. Because all possible mistakes, you learn from it, you correct it, and then you go on the next road. There is no road not to take. You take every lane possible given to you in your life. You want to talk about top 10 today, and you want to talk about socks and underwear tomorrow, and then the next day you want to talk about variants, and the next day you want to talk about sports. You do what you want to do. Ain't nobody gonna define you. Ain't nobody gonna define me. Yeah, I told you this, guys, and I told all of you young and aspiring men and women, and I told all of you old-timers, evolution is key. You have to evolve with the times. You have to always keep educating yourselves to the new times. You have to re-educate yourself, reinvent yourself at some times. Change the lane. Change the lane. If you're in traffic, take the exit. You guys know where I'm getting with this, right? There is no lane. You dictate your success. And I will get scientific right now. If you, this is for real, I ain't fucking around. I'm looking at you guys in the eye. I'm not fucking around right now when I say this. There's a reason why I'm still alive. I want every single one of you to look in the, and I'm getting somewhere too tonight to answer another question, which is why you see some things next to me. You're gonna wake up in the morning, and before you go to sleep, you're gonna do this for 30 days. I'm asking that you trust me, and I want you to do this. And you don't have to admit that I'm right or wrong. I do care about you. Send me a DM, send me a message. 30 days. We're at October 1st soon. That's my birthday. Thank you for allowing me to live to see another birthday. I appreciate that. in the mirror before you go to sleep. What is your goal? What is your goal? Where do you want to be in life? What is your goal? What dream would you like to come true? Realistically. I want you to close your eyes. You go in your bathroom, go be by yourself. You know, nobody has to see what business you're doing, but you have to vocally say it. You can't hold it in. You go and you look at your eyes in the mirror, and you say, not I hope, not I wish. I am going to do, and only you know that answer. I am going to, and you're going to say that, and you're going to repeat it 3 times every night. And when you wake up in the morning, you're going to do it again, vocally. You have to say it 3 times. You're going to look yourself in the eye again in the morning. I am going to, and you're going to finish that sentence. In your mind, I need you to visually see yourself do it, please. I have never been, you guys know when I'm serious and I get wild and I'm full of emotion and passion. I need you to do this. You're going to, in your mind is a very powerful thing. You're in your mind. I need you to see it happen and believe with every ounce of life in your body, in your mind, in your conscious, to see it happen. Literally, you have to believe it happens, and you have to see it in your mind and feel it every day. And it's very important for you to vocally speak the words, I am going to do whatever you guys, this is your lives. I promise you. This is real right now. I'm getting real. I promise. I'm making a promise. I promise you. You will manifest it in 30 days. You listen to me. I'm still alive, right? You guys know. They told me I was gonna die. I'm still alive, right? I need you to do that. We're gonna get to something. I just had to say that because when people are talking about lanes and staying in lanes, I'm totally against that. You fucking speed, you take every lane, you switch lanes, you switch it up, you take the exit. Hell, you hit a dead end, you go down a dead end street, you don't fucking U-turn quick. You stay there for a little bit and absorb it. Absorb it. And then you turn around and you come back on a new road. Okay, very important what I'm telling you. Very important what I'm telling you. Understand it. Manifest it. Manifest it. We are electric beings. I'm not going to get scientific because I don't know how YouTube plays around with that shit. But, you gotta trust me on this. Can dealers be collectors? Can collectors be dealers? Can investors be collectors? Can investors be... Of course. with no hesitation, that answer is of course. I'd like to share something with you. And what I'm going to show you, you're going to be quite surprised that the entity, Nick GQ, is showing you this instead of stuff that you would assume I would show you. It's another big mistake that people make. They don't truly know. They assume. And there's a reason why the word assume begins with ASS. Okay, so this is stuff that kind of is sentimental to me, that means something to me. Am I a dealer? Of course I am. Have I been doing this for 30 years? I've been professionally doing this since I am 15 years, professionally, 15 years old. See, I wasn't one of these kids sitting at home doing nothing. I always worked. I always wanted to work. I always say this. I have been professionally in this industry for 30 years, since I was 15. On October 1st, I turned 45. And I'm very grateful to be here still to celebrate a birthday. You know, I've been going through some crazy shit. So I thank you guys for keeping me alive. Stuff that 1990. Now, Beckett did something very special for me. I have a pedigree collection. If you guys know that, if you guys don't know about that, I put it to the public. There are people that have purchased some of my pedigree collection with it has my name and my pedigree. These are my original 1990 Series 1 Impel Marvel cards. What I always loved about that particular series, Series 1 1990, were the iconic cover cards. Okay? So they made a bunch of iconic cover cards. Let me bring this a little closer. They made a lot of iconic cover cards, right? So who cares? We're talking, we're having fun. I could care less if it's crooked. I told you, I'm not a YouTuber. So they made a lot of iconic cards, right? Well, the beautiful thing is that now, presently, Marvel made new iconic cover cards in their Marvel Platinum series. Now, I'm sure that they do a lot of stuff, but this is the Iconic Covers Marvel Platinum series, right? You see that's the original 1990 Series 1. That's Marvel Platinum Iconic Covers. You see that? So it's stuff I like stuff like this. I like the iconic covers. To me, this educates, I feel, this educates the new generation of the past. I love the fact of the stories, the dates, the stories, the definitions. I just like that. To me, seeing things created like this just is nice. It's nice. It's nice. I like collecting those little covers, right? I like wrestling. You guys know that. So when I'm out in the wild, right? I don't. It's nice, yeah, that they grade everything, right? It's nice that they grade everything, and the WADA and everybody and their mother is grading stuff, right? But you know, there's some things that I'm just not in it for the money aspect. I'm in it for the collecting aspect. Hence, a collector can be a dealer. A dealer can be a collector, of course. An investor can be a collector, of course. An investor can be a dealer and a collector, of course. So some of these things are sentimental to me. I could tell you a story about this. So I love my Jordan versus Bird. I love Michael Jordan. I love Larry Bird. I loved playing this game. This is special to me. I love wrestling. So of course I'm gonna have WrestleMania, my Nintendo WrestleMania, because I played this game every day. I played all my Nintendo, my Atari games. Remember, I'm going to be 45 years old on October 1st, guys, in 2 days. So I grew up with Atari. You know, this is my G.I. Joe. This is my G.I. Joe game. This is my Star Wars Jedi Arena game. You know, these are in the box. The games are in here. The manuals are in here. You know, this is just stuff I like. This game was ahead of its time. Pro Wrestling Nintendo. We're gonna get some comic books. Pro Wrestling Nintendo. The developer of this, I mean, he's one of the first where instead of like just kick and punch and A and B is kick and punch, you press up A and you do a suplex, down A, body slam, forward A, back body drop. This game was ahead of its time, pro wrestling. Then they did tag team wrestling. So I mean, stuff like this, it's just sentimental. You know what I mean? It's I love it. I love the Munsters. As a kid, you know, it wasn't always about heroes and superheroes and Batman and Spider-Man. I love this show. I used to watch this show. I mean, I remember the Munsters used to be on. Then wrestling would go on. I could tell you, like, they used to be these silly shows, Greatest American Hero. The most silliest, stupid show. I watched it, I liked it. Wrestling, superhero, Batman, the Batman on TV with Burt Ward and Adam West, love that. But I like the Munsters. Always like the Munsters. If I'm walking around New York Comic Con, people ask me, yo, Nick, why am I looking that way? Yo, Nick, yo, what are you on the hunt for? I straight up, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go check to see if they have some Gold's Key Munster comic books. And they're like, wait, what? They're like, you're looking for what? I'm like, yeah, I mean, guys, I have all these books. I've had almost any possible grail you could think of, like 3 times. And, you know, the warehouse was very historic and very big. But, you know, it's a business. And it's sold. I used some in trade deals to get stuff that was more, and I keep saying that to you guys. Use bigger books to trade, because again, there's a very baby niche that could afford to spend $30, $40, $50, $60,000 on one item. But if you use those books to trade for books that are more attainable to the average buyer who could afford maybe $200, $300, $400, and you get a bunch of those, you're going to see $50, $60, $70,000 much quicker. Okay? Again, I like Munsters, I like Frankenstein. I drew Frankenstein. I drew him live. Where did I draw this live? I don't remember if it was here or Instagram. It was somewhere, but I like always just doing my stuff live. So, you know, when I do go to the next dimension, whoever owns it can always watch me do it. That's I do that for a reason. I love horror. I love Boris Karloff. So, I have the entire Gold Key Comics Boris Karloff Tales of Mystery. This is thriller number 1. This is what started it. Thriller number 1, thriller number 2, and then it turned into Boris Karloff Tales of Mystery. This is number 3, but it's the first Tales of Mystery Boris Karloff. And then you guys know that Gold Key Comics was purchased. Shout out to Lance Linderman. And then they came out with this at New York Comic Con last year. And this is, I think, the only signed copy by the artist Terry Wolfinger. And that is the Boris Karloff Gold Key Mysteries number 1, signed by Terry Wolfinger in the 9/8. I think this is the only one in the world, I think. And it's an homage to the, this is what I'm talking about, artists. You see, shout out to Terry Wolfinger, shout out to Jesse James and Bird City Comics for making this happen. This is their, what do you call it, joint variant. See now, but this is beautiful because it's history. So I say that proudly. Shout out to Bird City Comics and Jesse James Comics, who actually got Terry Wolfinger, who is a known to draw monsters, to do a Boris Karloff homage, Boris Karloff Tales of Mystery for the number 1. I mean, it's just, it was done right. It was done right. You guys seen the Amazing Fantasy already. You guys seen the Batmans already. I mean, I don't want to, but this is just stuff I like, right? Still to this day, I'll collect Marvel cards because opening the Marvel cards, it's just reminiscent of when I'm a kid. And they do them really nice, like really cool now. But you know, like there's to me, there's nothing like the Series 1. I'll always love Series 1 of the Marvel cards. But listen, there's no need to argue with each other, and you know, if somebody's doing something wrong, call their shit out. You know what I mean? If somebody really is doing something wrong, unethical, call their shit out. But I always said that there is listen, there's a ton of comic books printed. A ton, right? Yeah, Golden Age is more scarce, and some Silver Age, and these pulps. Yeah, of course. But this fan is making me. It's not like I'm even tired. I'm not even tired. This fan is making me tired. I just think that what I said tonight, really let it kick in. Let it kick in. I'd love to see more artists actually homage, just like how Terry Wolfinger did, homage comics that maybe are forgotten about. Homage history instead of the front runner. Homage just like what they did here. That was brilliant. Don't be afraid. You know, you do have the clowns, and you got the gimmicks and the clowns out there that are putting out pure fucking trash. But then you get really creative, original, historic homages that are underappreciated, undervalued, and it's just a good job by real artists. It's just a good job. There is no lane. There is no lane. You will find your passion deep inside of you. You will find your passion. For a lot of guys out there, you know, a lot of people out there are like the women watching soap operas. They just like it. They like the drama. They like the soap operas, right? People like Saturday Night Live. People like the comedy. People like the late night talk shows. It's what, 1:30 Eastern time here in New York. Long night. You can put on your TV show right now, and you get the same comedy, the same people poking fun and impersonating and doing theatrics about on-air personalities. This is no different. It's a business. It's a business. It's a network created by the people, for the people, whatever you guys want to word it, right? It's a business. And these businessmen are buying their views and their subscribers and their likes and their follows and their whatever the hell else they want to buy to raise their business and try to increase their ad revenues. And then they get a check at the end of the month and it compensates their expenses and they get a profit. It's called a P&L statement, profit and loss statement. So they just like inventory, you invest in the inventory. They invest in views and subscribers and likes, and don't let anybody fool you. Don't let any. It's a business. But I already spoke about that today. So I could safely answer the question: yes, you can be a collector and a dealer. You can collect and deal, of course, you know, and hey, you know, buy what you want. But, you know, I just hope you don't have a hope dream that you're gonna get rich off of these things that you're buying. I just hope. Because that's very, very unrealistic. Extremely unrealistic if you're buying certain things out there. But I already spoke about that. I'm not going to speak about that again. Tomorrow is Monday. Make it the best Monday ever. I'm not saying that to sound cheesy. You guys got to start getting into that mindset. Get into that mindset. And you know, if any of you little guys are watching me from St. Jude's, I know sometimes you guys watch me, and I know you don't like when I curse, and I know you hate when I wear this hat because you always tell me to be proud. So you guys are stronger than me. You guys are stronger than me. I tell you that all the time when I come and visit you guys. Don't get upset when I yell or if I curse. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. And I'll see you guys very soon. I'll try to be there for Christmas for you guys. And I know a lot of you guys DM'd me tonight when every time you guys watch and you guys see me angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. All right, I'm not angry. You guys worry about my health. I'm not angry. So I got 4 DMs tonight. So Michael, Adam, Stephanie, Vanessa. It's fun. Oh, fun. Two boys, two girls. I'm not angry at anybody. I'm not gonna fight anybody. I'm all right. And see, I took the hat off for you guys. All right. Okay. I know we're all special, right, guys? I know you're watching. All right. I'm not angry. I promise you guys. All right. With that said, listen. I care about those kids. With that said, 1:30 at night, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna probably go have a snack. I'm gonna get to bed. Remember what I'm telling you guys. Remember what I'm telling you guys, all right? I promise you, the power is in the palm of your hands. I promise you, your mind is powerful. Think it, believe it, see it through, make it happen, and manifest it. But you gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. All right? So, you see, in life, when you get to a certain level, there's all types of viewers and watchers, and you make friends along the way. Unfortunately, you make enemies along the way. But trying to word this right. But I myself have to learn sometimes that sometimes my emotions get the best of me. Sometimes my passion, because I truly love this stuff. I love what I do every day. I love what I do every day. I think that's why I'm successful at it, because I love what I do every day. You see, like how I made the little guys, they thought I was angry, they thought I was mad, and perception, right? Perception. It's very important. I never really cared, right? Because I was always the rebel. But as I see life different now, where it's headed to, in a more technological, advancing rapidly world that we all live in, perception is very important, because just like text messages, people take text messages all the time. They'll perceive a text message their own way. They'll perceive a video their own way. They will perceive something their own way. So, another piece of advice that I could give is, if you're going to do this, two words come into play: perception and integrity. I always talk about the integrity, that means a lot. But in this day and age now of social media, right? Perception is very important, because things could be twisted, manipulated. Words, obviously, you see, can be used in AI, and your words and your voice and anything, literally. I'm on iHeartRadio, I'm here, I'm on TikTok. Anybody can take my words and play with them and make fake things up. They do it to Donald Trump. Everybody. They do it to Biden. They do it to Michael Jackson, and he's somewhere. They do it to. They got Tupac singing Elvis. They got Elvis singing Frank Sinatra. They got Frank Sinatra. AI manipulation. So in an advancing world of technology, keep in mind perception and keep in mind integrity. Two big things. I know this live was all over the place with stuff I was touching base on. At a point, I myself just lost track for a minute of what I'm touching base on and stuff, because again, this is not scripted, this is unedited, this is raw, this is uncensored, this is me talking to you, not giving a shit about anything. I don't care about likes, followers, subscribers. I don't get ad revenue. Turn that shit off. I just like to shoot it straight. You know, we're not in the studio. We're not here having a talk show. We're not here being formal. This is just straight me and you. And I like to just touch base on some stuff. And if you're seeing this video, thank you very much for taking your time out of your life to watch this. And shoot me a DM, contact me. What do you guys want me to talk about? Because that's what I more care about. I care about the people. I care about you. I care about what's on your mind. What are you interested in? What do you want to hear from me? What do you want to talk about in reason? Within reason. What do you guys want to talk about? And you guys know where to find me on social media. Power's in the palm of your hands. Anything you believe in your mind, you can manifest. Your mind is very powerful. A collectible is only worth the price somebody is willing to pay for it. And there are no lanes in life. If anybody ever tells you stay in your lane or pick a lane, tell them, kids, cover your ears, go fuck yourself. Because there's no lane. You take any lane you want. You drive 100 miles per hour and don't ever fucking look back. Look ahead. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the dead ends that you might hit on your travels on those lanes. But goddamn it, live life and enjoy every single second of this life. And you achieve what I know you can and will achieve. But it's not up to me. You have to believe in it. Believe in yourself. I know someone's going to find this video. Take care, guys.